Hi guys, Jeff with Construction Fastening. I want to give you a real quick video on how to select the correct pin size for your Ramset, your Hilti, Simpson, and DeWalt powder actuated tools. We're going to use a 2x4 by way of an example. If we want to fasten this 2x4 down to masonry materials such as poured concrete, grout-filled block, or pan deck with concrete over the top, all we need to do is add 3/4 of an inch to an inch to the material thickness, and that'll help us get the correct pin size. A 2x4 is 1.5 inches, so we're going to use a 2.5 inch pin, and that'll be the correct size if we're going to fasten this into concrete. Now, if we want to fasten that same 2x to steel, we're going to add a 1/2 inch to the material thickness. So we're going to look for about a 2-inch pin. Now, Ramset makes an ideal pin, the SP178. It's actually an 1 7/8 pin. It's a thicker shank, it's a step shank, and it's got a nice ballistic point. This is the ideal pin for fastening 2x material or 1.5 inch material to steel. We follow that example through 3/4 inch material. We're going to use an 1.5 inch pin for concrete, 1.25 inch for steel. And if you're fastening something really thin like drywall, track, or a sign, or a junction box, something like that, we'll just use a 1/2 inch pin for steel. And then in concrete, we'll use 3/4 inch to an inch. You follow those basic guidelines, add 3/4 inch to an inch for concrete fastening, add 1/2 inch for steel fastening, and it'll help you get the right size pin for fastening your material.